The 9th annual B.E.Economics survey has revealed that assets under management by black-owned asset management firms grew by 1.76%. That's 408 billion rand in 2016 to 415 billion rand in 2017. This represents a 9% of the total 4.6 trillion rand of assets available for management by private sector asset managers. So to tell us more, we're joined in studio by Akona Mlamleli, who is the head of transformation at 27 Investment Managers. Good to have you on Morning Live. Welcome.
Thank you very much, Liam, for having me.
All right, so that's a lot of numbers for people to crunch down there.
Yes.
With like a bit confusing. Unravel this for us. So this is good news, obviously.
Yes, it has been good news, and I just want to touch on the where and why we started the survey. So in 2009, when we came into the market as 27 Investment Managers, as a black managed firm in asset management, we saw there are not enough black asset management firms. There were only a handful at that time when we started. So when we started the survey in 2009, there were about 14 black asset managers in South Africa.
And how much was under that? I mean, we're sitting with a figure now of what did I say, 415 billion rand.
Yeah, so at the time when we started in 2009, it was just under 90 billion.
Wow.
So
that's a huge
and all
increase.
Those managers managed that 90 billion.
Okay.
So it is pleasing to see the increase of about 415.5 billion in 2017 of the 45 black asset managers that came into our survey this year.
Yeah.
But also I just want to take you through the whole purpose of the survey was to monitor the pace of transformation within asset management industry, and also just to bring concerns and why black asset managers are having difficulties and challenges into obviously tapping into the sector and reaching levels as to their peers who have been in the sector pre-1994.
Yeah, all right. So I want to look a little bit deeper into this. So 12 black-owned firms have less than 100 million rand in assets under management. While half of these firms are younger than 5 years, those that are older than 5 years manage 82% of the industry's assets. Are these figures correct as we read them?
Yes. So the top 10, so of the 45 black asset managers, the top 10 control about 86. So of that 415.5 billion, 86% is controlled by the top 10.
By the top 10. Okay.
So the remainder of the 35 black asset managers are managing the lower portions that are available. So there's still a long way to go, but I think there has been progression that has been made within the 9 years that we have been able to do the survey.
I mean, can we also have a look at the economy right now? And I mean, I think that we have to be a little bit critical that we are in a difficult situation in the markets. And I mean, asset management is shrinking due to the performance of the economy. Are we seeing people moving their assets around?
Yeah, so in our 2016 survey, we saw quite a substantial increase from 2015 to 2016. So in our 2016 to 2017 survey, we saw a dismal 1.7 increase. And there were multiple factors that came into play, being the low economic growth that we find ourselves in, and also due to the economics in terms of the companies are retrenching and they've had withdrawals in retirement funds. And those withdrawals have obviously affected these black asset managers in obviously their AUMs, their assets under management have come down significantly, quite down. So
in your opinion, what do you think black asset management firms should do to gain market share and that competitive edge?
So you've got to obviously take into consideration that they aren't like the big institutions. They don't have the budget to obviously have meters and meters of advertising across the airport.
Yeah.
So they've got to make use of brand building in terms of using social media platforms and using those mediums to attract especially retail investors, the man on the streets, and obviously getting those individuals into their portfolios and getting retail investors, because a lot of the managers are dependent on institutional investors, such as the PIC, such as the other retirement funds, that SOE retirement funds. So they've got to tap into that brand building and obviously tap into that brand building and bring in social media platforms of attracting and notifying the man on the street that this firm is available for business. We are available, and these are our products that we can obviously meet your needs. In terms of needs.
Interesting. Thank you for talking to us here on the program. I imagine we can see that full analysis on this 9th B.E.Economics survey. Is it on your website?
Yes, it is on our website at 274.com, but we've also got a dedicated website just particularly on our research into black asset management. It's B.E.Economics.com.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us
Thank you very much.
On Morning Live. And that was Akona Mlamleli, who is the head of transformation at 27 Investment Managers. And as we were speaking about assets under management by black-owned asset management firms grew by 1.76% from 2016 to 2017. Let's take a break. See you after this.